what your Valorant rank says about you. Unranked. Oh my gosh, I cannot even stress enough. You guys are the luckiest people in the Valorant community ever. I look back on my clips when I used to queue back unrated and Swifts, and I think it was the most fun I've ever had playing Valorant. Please try and delay pressing the big red button under comp for as long as possible. I promise you that competitive actually makes you lose your mind. Iron. Oh my gosh, the OG Rage Quit fans know how much I hated the pits of iron. Honestly, you're probably only iron because you're set up or this is the first couple months you've been playing Valorant. Just try and have fun because it's not going to last long. If you've been in iron for longer than 3 months, I think you need to invest in a Valorant coach because you are not real. Bronze. I was in bronze for maybe like 2 weeks. I feel like this is one of the easiest ranks to get out of, but it also had really fun lobbies because all I remember was me trolling in my games. Even though the lobbies are easy, I think even compared to irons, you guys have such brain dead lobbies. But prolong ranking up because I am warning you, this will be the last of the fun you have in Valorant because after you get out of bronze, it's just hell and havoc from there. Your game sense might not be there, but I have seen bronzes with insane aim. So keep going because you definitely got it. I've also seen hella toxic people in this rank, but you genuinely need to chill out because there is no need to be getting tense over a 40-minute bronze game. You are on the bottom of the food chain. Silver! This is when you start taking comp more seriously. As someone who has been hardstuck silver for 2 years, I can assure you that being in silver quite literally is the equivalent of burning in the pits of hell. If you're in silver, just make sure to get comfortable because you are not going to have any time soon. The matchmaking is just so insufferable because tell me why I'm hitting head on everyone, movement diffing everyone, and match MVP in one game, and then the next game there's 2 AFKs on my team, the other team has a smurfing Reyna, and no one is calming! If you tell me you're in silver, I would genuinely feel bad because I strongly believe silver is the worst rank ever, and I will stand on that. Bonus tip, if you're silver, please just calm. One sentence goes a long way. Gold. Oh my gosh, I swear to God, gold players are so in over their heads. There must be some ego buff that everyone gets after getting out of silver because every single gold player I've ever met has thought that they are better than every single Valorant player they've come across. I am so sorry to break it to you guys, but you are not the Just because you got out of that silver rank does not mean you're the next 10. Fix your ego and maybe, just maybe, you won't be a hard stuck insta-lock duelist. This is around the time where people start getting alt accounts, and maybe the fact that you have a Smurf account to play with your iron friends makes you think you're Aspa, but no, you're just as the rest of us down here, I promise. Plat. Similar to silver, the most lobbies ever. Either you have the nicest team with great comms and great synergy, or everyone is just cussing you out, and you have 2 insta-lock duelists who are double negative but blaming you for the loss. This is like silver 2.0 because I swear my brother has been consistently plat on his main for the same amount of time that I've been silver. You guys have great aim but lack the ability to keep your feelings in check. I think a lot of plat players need to chill because they get angry so quickly. Diamond. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you guys were able to keep your sanity long enough to even get into Diamond. Somehow you guys still have lives outside of Valorant. Not for long if you want to rank up, by the way. I think Diamond is a good rank to be because it shows you're good at the game and still have a life. I know for a fact you've spent a band on Valorant, but you're not going to stop anytime soon. You have at least 20 different alt accounts to smurf with your friends, and you're definitely the highest ranks out of all your friends. You have a love-hate relationship with Valorant, and I'd be surprised if you guys didn't have an ex-e-boy or ex-e-girl somewhere in your friends list. Ascendant. Whoa, my dream rank, by the way. You guys are getting close to being stinky, but not quite. You definitely procrastinate or just have all your homework and tasks just so you can hop on the game. I envy you because I aspire to be you one day. Unlike the golds, you have the right to be cocky about your rank. You've been hardstuck for a bit, but you definitely blame all your whiffs and mistakes because of your lag, even if you have perfect frames in FPS. Low-key, all of the ascendants I've met have PCs and love anime, so maybe I just have to downgrade my PC and I'll hit Ascendant. You either run a show or YouTube video on your second monitor while you play Val, or you're scrolling on Insta Reels in between rounds. Immortal. Holy please take a shower and go outside. The only people I've known who've hit Immortal have genuinely had no lives outside of their PC. I highly advise you to pick up another hobby that isn't Valorant because it gets to a point. All jokes aside, I think the amount of time and effort you've put into Valorant is impressive because not only is it impressive to be an Immortal alone, but the persistency and time needed to be even close to hitting Immortal is something so far out of my reach. A lot of Immortals I've met have either dropped the game after hitting Immortal because they were either bored of the rank, or that was the highest they could reach, or they just lost passion for the game. And if you're feeling that way regardless of what rank you are, I highly advise you to get a bunch of your Val friends and queue up a custom or 5-stack and just have fun. At the end of the day, Valorant is for having fun and strengthening connections with your friends. Radiant. How are you real? Honestly, this isn't even a statement, these are questions, because how do you hit Radiant? How much of your life has been spent trying to reach the best rank? Because oh my gosh, in my head right now, it's like an impossible task. If anyone ever told me that they hit Radiant, I would call immediately, because there is no way. It's such a big accomplishment. I know for a fact your aura is green, but whatever it takes to hit Radiant, am I right? I know your daily routine is just wake up, Val, eat, sleep, repeat, and there is no shame in that, because I swear you can bag any E-kitten or any E-boy you want by just dropping them the gun when you're Radiant, buddy. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also if you want to join a Discord server, there's one linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see. Bye!